welcome to officially day one of my business vlog. So, what I plan to do is actually document the process of me opening up my business and then that throughout. There's basically two main reasons I'm actually starting a business vlog. First reason is content. If you listen to Gary Vee, he's very strong on content, more content, and content. And so, with me being a super small business, one of the things I want to be able to do is market myself. So I need to be able to get in front of a lot of people's eyes. And with that being said, this would be a tool to help me do that. And so, plan to see anything that might be business related being recorded. So just to give you a heads up there. The second reason I'm actually doing the business vlog is for kind of like a look back or like retrospect type of thing where I can um, take a look at like what I did well, what I don't do well, analyze those things, and then figure out how I can be better at all things related. So whether that's business or even not business stuff. Um, if you're not aware, I am the owner of Sweet Jars. And so, what I actually do is I make jars that's filled with desserts. The actual concept of the business is to take plated desserts and compose those in a jar. This way, it'll allow you to take them anywhere. And so, with that being said, if you want to think about anytime that you go out to a restaurant and you happen to see a dessert that's plated, you want to take a look at like the colors, the flavor combinations, the contrast. What I'm doing is I'm taking that concept and I'm actually putting them in a jar. And then again, this allows you to actually transport that. And so it's not something that you have to actually go to a restaurant to get. It's something that you can basically get at any point in time. And that's where I'm kind of coming from there. And so today I'm actually making the components of two jars. So it's going to be my s'mores jar and also my chocolate peanut butter crunch jar. And I'm actually just making the components. And for that purpose, I'm actually going to be plating those jars. So you'll see that in a separate video. But I'll be doing some plating demonstrations of what it actually would look like on a dessert plate. And I have, everything set up right now to do some baking. So um, since this is a blog or vlog, let me show you guys around real quick. All right, so this is my apartment. Set up pretty nicely here, but these are the ingredients. So mise en place basically have everything prepped so that once you actually start baking or cooking, everything is already, or the ingredients are already together. This makes the process go by a lot faster. I'm not trying to be here all day baking. And so that's 90% of what I need. I have some stuff in the fridge. It has to be refrigerated. Then I have my little cooking studio demonstration area, I guess you can say. So any baking that I do will be being done basically over here. Um, Tripod, more tripods, lights, more ingredients. And so this is basically where I'll be doing most of my demonstration cooking. And I actually might start doing some YouTube videos baking different items. But for now, this is where I'll be doing most of my baking for the demonstrations. And then eventually I'll have a location set up. So, all right, what is going on? So, day two of the official business vlogging. Today is Saturday. On Thursday, I made the ingredients for two of my jars. Again, that was my s'mores and chocolate peanut butter crunch jar. And so today, there's actually a couple of things I'm going to be doing. First thing is I'm going to be recording myself putting the jars together. So I'm going to be demonstrating how I would put the jar together in my 8 ounce jars. Um, those are the ones I'll be selling. And after that, I'm actually going to be doing some plating demonstrating. So I actually show you how I would plate each jar itself as if it was at a restaurant. So that'll be cool. And then after that, I'm actually going to be taking some photos for my website that I'm trying to build. So I'll be taking photos of the jars themselves and also of the plates. So um, let's get started. All right, so this is the camera equipment that I have, all gotten off of Amazon. Again, my tripods, lights, and everything. So
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
okay, so just wanted to show what my point of view is going to be. That's with the lights off, and then one thing I did try to do is mark the floor of where my tripods were when I was test setting them up. Um, so as you can see, there's black tape on the ground. The only issue is with this one, the original angle that I had was to basically just show this angle basically. So whatever I'm making, but I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to use it as an angle to show myself on the right side. And then that camera actually will be used to just show the food itself. That'll be showing obviously me from in front. And then I'm actually going to be using this tripod for a over top view. So basically what happened is I'll put it here. And then this camera will basically be obsolete. Like I won't use that view just because it's going to be blocking it. So, but that'll give me like an over top view of that. So, all right. Let me just show you guys what it actually looks like with me filming. Okay, so this is the filming view. As you can see, The regular lights are off. They obviously have a different color to them. And so with these being bright white lights, they look better. Got my little lavalier, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's a lavalier mic. So that is hooked up to camera one, which is the one that is in front of me directly. And so that'll be picking up audio. The other cameras have mics too, but most of the time I won't be using audio for those. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm about to record the videos of me plating my dessert jars. Couple things I wanted to put you guys in on, just kind of how I came about the process. I have a notebook here. You can see. Let me just zoom in. Basically, and this is something I learned in school, but I drew out what I wanted the dessert to look like. So this is the plate that is going to be going on. And I think I might have got this one at Restaurant Depot or Bed Bath & Beyond. Not sure. But what I need to do now is actually basically the long rectangle here is the graham cracker cake. If you can see, I labeled it. I think that's right here. No, right here. But I need to actually cut that out. The cake that I currently have, that shape. And then these right here are the cookies. And so I just have to cut out squares or probably rectangles for the graham cracker cookies. So, but what I actually want to do is draw a larger diagram of this on my other whiteboard. So I actually have two whiteboards, but one of them I'm using for a bigger point of view of this. So let's get that done. My drawing for my chocolate peanut butter crunch jar. So what I'm about to do is cut the triangles out. Well, I'm gonna cut a square and then cut those in a triangle. But peanut butter blondies, the chocolate brownies, my mold here, then the plate for this. So I'm using these as basically placement for where my mousse is going to be. So this one is supposed to be milk chocolate. This one is supposed to be peanut butter. And then this gauges the whip of the whipped cream. So, alright, let's get to work. Alright, firstly got my setup to make my s'mores dessert jar. So I have a couple of graham cracker cakes, just in case I mess up. We can do it. A plate. And that over here. Camera's going. All right, let's get started. All right, final thing I have to do is just take pictures. So it's been a long day. It's been a learning experience. I'll use everything I've done today and basically see what I can get better at and more efficient, because that's what I'm about. So yeah, let's get started.
These my daddies make it hurt. finger in the cake. Put your finger in the cake. Frosting. Put your finger